It's Manda here, and I would love to introduce you to one of my dear friends and clients, Christina, who is one of the most passionate yoga masters I know, and she is a philosopher and has the most amazing message for the world, and is just so grounded and coming to us live from the mountains in Mallorca. And Christina, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, Manda. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah, sure. My name is Christina, as Manda said. I am a yoga teacher, a Hatha Yoga teacher. I had through my life, like everybody else, I had a few experiences, and one of them it was quite serious and traumatic. So I needed to ground myself and to find a purpose in my life. Um, and I decided to start practicing yoga a little bit more. At the beginning, I was like everybody else. In 2005, when I started, just like going every so often. But when I needed it, I started practicing, and I started to study the philosophy of yoga as well, which is it's really interesting. It's amazing how 3,000 years ago, Hindus and yogis, they knew so much already. It's such an interesting culture. So, yeah, what I would like to do today is talk a little bit about what's going on, and basically just do a little short class with a few asanas, not many. So basically, the last few days I've been reflecting quite a lot, and like everybody else, this is my dog.
Everyone loves to,
Like
everyone loves
everybody else,
people
and
can't go outside. So everyone wants to see nature and everyone wants to see a pet.
yeah, she wants to be popular. So my reflection, it came out that basically we have five emotions, and these are the five emotions that we're born with, and they are anger, disgust, sadness, fear, and joy. And obviously, at the moment, what is happening is that there is a lot of fear vibration. Okay. So, what I've been thinking is how to help with the yoga in order to give a tool to ground ourselves. Now, if you know a little bit about chakras, Muladhara, the root chakra, is related to stability, is related to our own needs. So the basic needs, food and shelter, and to our inner child as well. So what I was thinking is that it would be very convenient to work on this chakra to fight this fear, this global fear that we have at the moment, to shift this way of thinking, to root ourselves, to make us feel more stable. So we're gonna sit on a meditation pose. I'm gonna go onto the mat, and we're gonna start doing a very short class. And yeah, so come up with me. So I hope you can hear me. We're gonna sit on a meditation pose, cross legs. We're gonna um, take the gluteal muscles towards the back slightly. So we're gonna make sure that there is not any tension anywhere in our legs. We're gonna make sure that our coccyx and our pelvis is completely stable on the floor. This is where our root chakra lives. So we're gonna direct our attention to our coccyx, and from there we're gonna inhale, and every time that we inhale, we're gonna elongate our spinal cord. We're gonna make it longer and tall. Once we reach to the shoulders, we're gonna rotate them slightly, so we make a nice chest opening. This micro movement, it can help a lot. Is this attitude? Sometimes when we are a little bit unhappy, we tend to go with the shoulders forward. So we need to correct our position, make sure that our back is nice and straight. Open this chakra, the heart chakra. Chin straight to the floor, crown to the sky. And we're gonna start directing our attention to the here and now, to become very aware of our body. Feel all the sensations that we can through our body. Very slowly, we're gonna start directing our attention to the breathing. So we're gonna notice how we inhale and we exhale without us doing anything. Anapanasati, the observation of the breathing. This helps us to ground our mind and to engage the mind with the body. The word yoga comes from Sanskrit, yug, and it means the union between health, between earth and heaven, between Shiva and Shakti, the body and the mind. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, start turning the head towards the right. Like if you want to look above your right shoulder. Inhale and turn it towards the left. Exhale, right. So we start unblocking the shoulders, the neck. We stop in the center, and we're gonna start with lateralizations. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, take your head towards the right. So you create a nice extension on the left side of your neck. Back in the center, towards the other side. Back in the center. Inhale and do an extension. As you exhale, flexion. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Relax your neck completely. Stay looking down with your neck completely relaxed. And we start doing circular movements as wide open as we can, relaxing all the muscles, ligaments, and tendons. We go towards the other side. And we stop in the center. We observe the sensation that we have in the neck. Lift your arms on each side of your body. Inhale and lift your shoulders. Exhale and let them down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. So we're gonna separate the legs, and we're gonna make sure that we put the sole of the feet together. Hold your toes with your hands. Make sure that your back is nice and straight, and we're gonna start doing the butterfly movement. This activates your Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. It also helps with hips opening, releasing all the tension that we may have in the hips. We stop for a second and observe the sensations that we have in our legs, in our hips. Stretch the left leg, and with the right foot, put it closer to the left thigh, as close as you can from your pelvis. Janushirshasana. Make sure that your back is nice and straight. Put each hand on each side of your body. Inhale and lift your arms up. Make sure that you make a nice chest opening. Stretch yourself. Once you think you're stretched, as max, stretch a little bit more. Inhale, and as you exhale, start going down, head to knee, as far as you can go. And maintain there for 5 deep breaths. Again, working in the root chakra. Direct your attention to your root chakra, to the base of your spinal cord. Inhale, start coming up again. Exhale, lower your arms. We're gonna do the other side. Stretch the right leg. Make sure that you put the left foot close to the thigh, as close as you can from your hips or from your pelvis. Turn slightly towards the right. Make sure that your back is nice and straight. This is quite important. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, start coming down. 5 deep breaths. Inhale, start coming up again. And as you exhale, lower your arms. We're gonna do Malasana now. So we're gonna go on our feet, slightly separated from your knee, from your hips. We're gonna place the hands on Namaste or Anjali Mudra and the elbows on each side of your knees. Inhale and start pushing your hands together and separating your knees. This asana is called VidaSana. Again, working on the root chakra. 5 deep breaths. Inhale, release, and we're gonna sit again on Dandasana. Spinal cord nice and straight. Pull the gluteals towards the back, so your pelvis is perfectly seated on the floor and it's got a good foundation. Inhale, lift your arms up, fold forward position, Paschimottanasana. Exhale, start coming down from your hips, not from your lower back, from your hips. Wherever you reach is not important. This is not a competition. We can reach out to the knees, to the ankles, or to the feet. And we're gonna stay in this asana for 5 deep breaths. This asana, as well as working on Muladhara, on the root chakra, it works on the second chakra, Svadhisthana, the chakra of the desire, the wishes. Inhale, start bringing your arms up. Exhale, arms down. And to compensate this asana, we're gonna do an extension. So we're gonna lie on the floor, rotate your shoulders so your scapula is sitting perfectly on the floor. Put your hands with the palm of the hand looking down, slightly under your gluteal muscles, elbow close to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest and rest your head on the floor. 5 deep breaths. This asana is very good for the heart chakra, opens the heart chakra, and this we're compensating with the flexion that we just did. Inhale, and very slowly start lowering down your head to end up holding your knees together and rolling from side to side, giving a nice massage to your lower back. We're gonna stretch ourselves and lie on Savasana. So we're gonna lie completely on the mat, and I'm gonna guide you a little relaxation. So if you can lie on Savasana, feet slightly separated, palms of the hands looking up, and we're gonna direct our attention here and now. We're gonna direct the attention to our toes. And from the toes, we're gonna start scanning our body. The sole of your feet, the top of the foot, your ankle, your leg, your knees. Your thighs, your pelvis. You're gonna stop there for a second and direct your attention to your root chakra. Send all the light that you can send to that chakra. Make it feel safe. It is safe. We're gonna direct our attention to the tips of our fingers. And very slowly, we're gonna start scanning our hands, the palm of the hand, the wrists, the forearm, the elbow, the arm, up to we reach to our shoulders. From there, we're gonna direct our attention to our lower abdomen. And we're gonna observe how every time that we inhale and we exhale, our abdomen and our chest are expanding and relaxing completely. We reach to our clavicle, and from there we start to scan our neck, our throat, we keep scanning towards our hair, the back of our head, we pass through our crown, the forehead, and we scan our face very slowly. Our forehead, the eyebrows, the eyes completely relaxed, the tip of the nose, your cheeks, your lips, your chin. Really slowly, you start giving some movement to your fingers and to your toes. And really slowly keep giving movement to the rest of your body. Stretch yourself like if you were waking up from an amazing dream, with your heart full of energy, but really calm and serene. If you can make yourself yawn, it's even better. So you unblock the jaw and unblocks the diaphragm as well. And if you want, you can sit on a meditation pose for a few minutes. Make sure that your foundation is fine, your gluteal muscles towards the back, spinal cord nice and straight, chest open, ready to receive anything the universe will send us. Chin straight to the floor, crown to the sky. And we're going to put the left hand on the heart chakra, the right hand on the third chakra, the inner power. And we're going to inhale this gratitude for life, for this amazing nature, for these unexpected changes, for the creativity of the humanity. We feel grateful for the place where we live and for the people we love. 5 deep breaths. Rest your hands on your knees one more time. Thank you so much. Namaste. My light bows in front of your light. I hope you enjoyed the class. I'm coming closer. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very short, but these asanas that we practice are very handy for the root chakra. As I said, at the moment is one of the chakras that needs more looking after.
I feel amazing. Do I look different? I feel like I just went on holiday. You were so gifted and you were so calming and amazing, and yeah, like a bit of feedback that I might give, like you just nailed it, because I think what people really need to remember right now is that we are safe and that we can find that safeness within us. And you just really proved that to us today, that, you know, sometimes like we start watching the news and we start turning on our social media and we start thinking of all these things, and actually what you're teaching us today and what the, you know, the world is actually teaching us right now is that we can find that within ourselves. And I just had a mini life retreat and I'm so grateful. And yeah, you're really good at it. You're really good.
Thank you.
And so
But yeah, you're right. You know.
for the people watching too, like you are running daily meditations on your page. You're also doing one-on-ones constantly, and you're available to do one-on-ones like this on a Zoom, or however people can see you online. And then as soon as we get back to face-to-face, you do some pretty amazing things here in Mallorca as well. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about the services you offer? So, and we'll put your links at the bottom of this so everyone can find you. But just tell us a bit about all the services you offer, because you are just extraordinary.
Well, you can find me on VidaSana Yoga on Facebook. And as you well said, I do every morning at 8:30, I do a short meditation, 15 minutes to start the day with a higher vibration, you know. The vibration that we have at the moment is quite low. And as I go back into that chakras, it comes from there. So because we feel instability for losing everything so suddenly. So I think we just need to start the day with higher vibration and yeah, and to embrace what it comes, you know. Life, it can be amazing if you just open up to it, basically. So yeah, and I'm sure that Mother Earth is gonna be quite happy of this little break that we're giving her at the moment, not using cars and not using so many things. So
And yeah,
yeah, let's look at the positive sides.
and she, like, yeah, like we're seeing dolphins like swimming and jumping up the Venice canals and all sorts of things. But once again, just thanks for connecting us to our core. And because we are going to be back live face to face soon, and we are going to be traveling, and this isn't the end of the world, and everything's going to come back better and better, bigger and better than ever before, with hopefully a lot more consciousness and a lot more safety and a lot more groundedness and consciousness. So when we can start traveling, like, how do we find you? Because you're running some pretty amazing adventures under the full moon and all sorts of, and SUPs, and like, so when we can travel again and come and see you in Soyer, what else do you do?
Well, I do in the summer. I do Sup Yoga, stand-up paddle yoga, which it's a unique experience, to be honest, because you connect with the element of water quite a lot, and that moves a lot of energies within us, as well as working physically. You know, it helps with the balance and with the concentration. I also run full moon yoga classes on the paddle boards in the summer as well, in the winter in the mountains. So again, the influence of the moon on the water, it's all of us know it. It's unbelievable, basically. So to do you know, like, to make an intention during the night of the full moon on the water is something very special. And if you believe in magic, which I do, I think magical things can happen, really. If we set an intention and we really want it, we can make everything that we want working. So yeah, and then yeah, just little hikes in the mountains with a yoga class in the end and a relaxation. So walking meditation is something that I really like doing. I'm very connected with earth,
Yeah, you are. And I've got a
you
little,
know. So I think this is what people creative and make the most of what we have now, you know, reinvent ourselves, reinvent the
it just went a little bit funny there, but yeah, I also have a hunch that you don't just do yoga and hikes, you also like make nice little picnics and some nice fruit and make it like a whole experience. So it's just not like just go to the yoga class and the SUPs. You're not in the dark in the SUPs. Like Christina, I haven't been to one yet, but as soon as I'm allowed out of the house, I'm going. She has like these LED lights. I've seen the photos from last summer, all under the SUP. So the SUPs are lit up like this gigantic starfish. And then after you get this gorgeous picnic. It's like not just a yoga class, it's a massive experience. And you get to create magic and set intentions to manifest the life of your dreams at the same time. How cool.
yes, exactly.
Well, I love you so much. You're so amazing. Thank you for the most grounding experience I've had all week. And Yeah, can't wait to share you more, and I recommend everyone find Christina. Her links are below. Get on her morning meditations. They're at 8:30 Spanish time, at 7:30 a.m. GMT. And get in touch with her, because as soon as we're allowed out of our houses, you're going to be able to go hiking with her and supping and doing yoga. And she's a beautiful person and so grounding. And thank you for bringing your magic and your message to the world.
Thank you, Manda. Thank you for having me and inviting me. Pleasure to be with you in business on the beach. Thanks a lot.
It's so much fun. And I'll let you go back, and you're in the mountains, and I know you've got no electricity at your little country house. And so go and get warm and get your fire going. And thanks for taking the time out and yeah, giving us that amazing experience. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.